Hi everyone, welcome to week 11. Nearly there. Woohoo! Okay, I just want to talk about, well, obviously the hat. I better give you a better look at my hat. Here it is. Yes, the monks in Tibet wear these. Every morning they get up, they have breakfast, they meditate, they pray, and they wear these. Different colours for different levels of seniority. Rather smart, don't you think? A lot of the kids at school thought they were Trojan helmets like the Greeks would have worn, or Alexander the Great soldiers. In any case, let's move on. This week is about teaching writing, and I have included in the announcement up above this video some of Professor Tim Moss's words and hopefully some ideas of how the writing process actually occurs and the way you would teach the writing. And of course it depends on what year level you're at, but in our assessment, assignment 3 I should say, please remember you're asked to choose a grade from grade 3 up, or year level 3 up, not prep 1 and 2. So we're looking at the upper end of the primary school. Another thing about assessment 3 that I want to talk about now, and that is when you're actually formulating or writing, or formatting I think is the right word, your assignment, please use bold print for each of the headings. And by the headings, I'm meaning the first one would be your curriculum and what you've chosen from the Australian curriculum. Then another heading, the unit summary, which is approximately 100 words. Then another heading, learning outcomes, which would be in line with the curriculum CDs that you found. I would put the CDs, content descriptors, from the Australian curriculum, directly under where you talk about curriculum, the first part. So you give your year level, you give your strand, then you give your CDs or content descriptors, and then you give your learning overviews, then your unit overview. Again, remember, not so much dot point, but very brief sentences, one on each week, perhaps. So 4 or more sentences, but not a lot more, very brief. Then you get into your lesson plan and choosing the template or the format or the setting out, whatever you want to call it. To make it easy, I think the unit, folio unit example in last week's activity B was a very simple, clear, but covered all the relevant things you have to have in it. The week column and each lesson for that week, so 4 lessons. Then the next column was your activity, and again do it in dot point, what you're doing in each lesson. Then if there is any resources that are used in the next column, and then the final column, the assessment. And then you might do an assessment after each lesson, you might just do it in the 4th lesson of each week. But if you've got them all set out very simply, just like that, it's very easy to follow and understand. So once you've done your 16 lessons in that template, then of course you're up to what I've often been referring to in the writing as the sections. The one on pedagogy, the one on assessment, and what was the last one? Oh, I haven't got it here, and the final one. Keep them approximately to their words. Some people have been asking about the word count. If I only use 50 words here and it suggests 100, can I use the other 50 somewhere else? Well, I think that's fine. What we're really trying to do is give you a guide so that you don't go over it and you don't, obviously, not have enough to explain what it is you're talking about. That's why the dot points are very important in the template. That's why when you're coming to the end, you're doing your citations in the last 3 sections of the assignment. Hope that's clear. If not, please post and ask a question. Never hesitate to ask a question. Remember, no question is silly. It's just not. And if you're thinking it, you can bet your boots another 10 are thinking it too. And no one's just put it out there. So please ask questions. Enjoy nearly being there.